Hey real estate rock stars! Today I'm going to show you the ways in which you as a renter can secure a home in Toronto. The first thing you want to do is to establish your budget and desired building attributes. It is important to be realistic but also be informed about the market around you. For example, living alone in downtown core will require a much higher budget than a similar sized unit in the suburbs. You should also write down what type of residence you're looking for, as well as desired building features and amenities. For example, you should know the number of rooms, square footage, bathrooms, and etc. of your desired unit. Next, you should write down amenities and features you want in descending order. This could include things such as parking, utilities, air conditioning, and so many more. Once you have all this information written down, it'll be a lot easier to search for a unit that fits you and your needs. The GTA rental market right now is hot. In order to get your applications in and considered quickly, you may want to consider having your documentation ready in order to submit it as soon as you can. These documents include 2 recent pay stubs, the employment letter, your piece of ID, and credit score. I recommend getting the numbers from Equifax or TransUnion. And I have the guide for landlords right here in this video. And it might be worth looking at that as well, just so that you know what the landlord will be looking for. Having these documents on hand and ready to send within a few hours of viewing a property can be a major difference between securing a unit and not, so make sure you have them. After you have your documents and know the type of unit you want, it is time to look for listings. So you have 2 choices. It can be done in 2 ways. First, you can do it yourself via looking at community groups, Facebook groups, rental websites, and online classified websites like Craigslist or Kijiji. However, I do want to warn you, and I do want to let you know and be completely transparent, that there is a risk when going through these sites, as unverified listings can run a risk of being scams. I have personally helped renters who have gone through the struggling and ended up finding 2 units which ended up being scams. This resulted in losing their first and last months for both of the units and leaving them with nowhere to go. They ended up having to find a short-term rental on Airbnb until we were able to get them in shortly after. But just full warning here. Then there's the second option, which is a safer and easier way to find listings, and it is through a real estate agent. A real estate agent, also referred as realtor, can bring their knowledge of the rental market and neighborhood to the table, as well as ensuring that the listing is fully verified through TREB or another real estate board. And they can help you negotiate the terms and conditions for your home. By the way, if you want a link to my leasing guide, follow the link in the description below. After you find a property you like, it is time to fill out your rental application. In Ontario, the Residential Tenancy Agreement, standard form of lease, is created by the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing. It is recommended to be used for all leases really in Ontario. Familiarity with this agreement can also speed up your application. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description below that helps you see it clearly. You'd also want to work with your realtor to add any clauses you want or need included in the agreement. Finally, after the application is submitted, it is time to sit back and wait for the landlord to respond to your application. They usually have 24 hours to get back to you with a response of either accepting, declining, or counter-offering your offer. Now, there may be some negotiation involved, and you can work with the landlord to settle on the final rental price, any deposits, and any fixes required on the unit. And this could be worked with your realtor that you're working with. Well, hopefully the answer is a yes from the landlord. And congratulations that you have found yourself a home in Toronto. Make sure that you do submit the first and last month's rent upon the acceptance of the offer from the landlord. And congratulations once again, you have found yourself a home. Now, if you have any more questions or would like some help in securing your home today, make sure you follow me here. And until next time, annyeong!